The tree seedling giveaway took place on June 13th, 2020, from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. Due to COVID-19, the event had to be a drive-through style format. There was a large turnout from the community. There was well over 400 vehicles that showed up to City Hall in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, all for a chance to receive a free tree seedling. The Keep Rio Rancho Beautiful division provided everyone that showed up to the event with handouts on how to plant and care for their young tree seedlings. A total of 1,034 tree seedlings were provided to the community. There were a total of 344 packages that were passed out. Each package had 4 tree seedlings, which included an Arizona sycamore, an Afghan pine, a false indigo, and a woods rose. The following is more information about each of the different tree types. The Arizona sycamore is an attractive native tree that grows best in southern New Mexico riparian areas and was once abundant in southwest New Mexico, but appears to be less common today. The bark is shaggy and white-green in color. The leaves are large and maple-like in shape. It is fast-growing and has a pleasing fragrance after a rain. The crown width averages 35 feet. It has moderate calcium carbonate tolerance and no salinity tolerance. The Afghan pine is a medium-sized tree native to Southwest Asia. It forms a dense, conical crown. An extensive root system gives this tree the ability to withstand drought. Plantings are best in southern New Mexico due to the warmer temperatures. It has a crown width of between 30 and 40 feet. The false indigo bush is a native shrub that grows in dense stands along stream banks, irrigation dishes, irrigated pastures, and the edges of woodlands. It has purple, spear-like flowers that bloom from May to July. The nectar from the flowers attracts birds and butterflies. The leaves are pinnately compound with 11 to 15 leaflets per stem. The average width of the plant is 5 feet. It has a medium calcium carbonate tolerance and low salinity tolerance. The woods rose is a hardy shrub that produces showy pink flowers in the spring and has beautiful orange-red fall color. It is excellent for grouse and other fowl. Big game animals readily graze them when present in winter range. The woods rose is a good soil stabilizer because it has low calcium carbonate and salinity tolerance. Its shade tolerance is intermediate with a width between 3 and 4 feet. If a tree is planted correctly, it will grow faster and live longer with less maintenance needs. Planting seedlings is similar to larger containerized trees and is easier for you. Tip number 1. Do not let the roots dry out. When removing the seedling from the container to its new home, be sure to keep the soil around the roots. Always handle by the container, not the trunk or branches. Tip number 2. To plant your tree seedling, dig a hole 1 to 2 inches deep and 1 to 2 inches wide, primarily to loosen the soil. Remove any large rocks or debris. The more area the tree roots have to grow, the better for survival and long-term growth. After placing the tree, pack soil firmly but not tightly around the root ball. Water well to maintain all of the soil and place a protective 3-foot circle of organic mulch around the tree. Tip number 3. Depth of the planting hole is very important. Do not plant your tree any deeper than the soil level in the container. Young trees depend on you to help them survive and grow. They will need to be watered, protected, and mulched for at least 2 years after they are planted. When first planted, your tree will need to be watered at least 3 times per week. For the first year, make sure to water at least twice per month over the winter and more frequently throughout the spring and fall. During the summer months, increase your watering to at least 3 times a week. After the first year, water your tree seedling 1 to 2 times a week. As your tree seedling grows, you will decrease the frequency of waterings per week throughout subsequent years. This video was brought to you by Keep Rio Rancho Beautiful. For more information on ways to preserve and beautify Rio Rancho, call 505-891-5015 or visit us at www.rrnm.gov/KRRB.